Well, my friends, today I'm here at my parents' house again. I liked recording here because my place is really cold for filming, you know? So, guys, what I want to share with you today is something really quick. It was an incident that happened when I used to work at the locksmith shop, right? I used to work at the locksmith shop, and every now and then, some girls would come by, you know, and they liked to chat with me, and I would chat with them, that sort of thing. And I ended up getting attached to one of the girls, you know? I say we, but it's just me, okay? So then I arranged to exchange numbers with this girl, phone numbers, and we kept talking for quite a while, you know? So all good. And then we set up, guys, to go to a mall so we could meet up, maybe make out a bit, kiss and all that, right? And at that time, I used to work out. I still work out, but these days, I don't train like I used to. Back then, I used to train to get strong, jacked. I even have some old photos from when I was stronger. I was pretty big back then, you know? And nowadays, I just work out for for health, you know? Because I spend a lot of time sitting at work, right? So I prefer to just do some light exercise so I don't strain my back, because now I have back problems. When my back locks up, I walk like an old man, all hunched over. It's really bad, man. I'm 35 years old, about to turn 36, you know? So anyway, my friends, so we made plans to go to the mall, and she didn't show up. She just didn't. She disappeared, man. She was gone for about 5 years. Yeah, 5 years, something like that, right? She was gone for about 5 years without showing up. So, ha 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 ha. So after 5 years, guys, I'm just guessing here, maybe it was even longer. She shows up. Yeah, she showed up. She showed up. And do you know what happened? Like, I don't have any prejudice, guys. I'm saying this first so you understand. I don't have any prejudice, but like, it's just not my thing, okay? What am I talking about? You're going to understand now. This girl, guys, she showed up with a kid, a little girl. The girl was already pretty big, right? Because after 5 years, she was already walking. I think she was about 4, maybe 3 years old, something like that. So, but before I knew about all this, she had gone to the locksmith again, right? Because there, we used to sharpen pliers, knives, scissors, cuticle nippers, knives, etc., etc., etc. It wasn't just keys. So my friends, check this out. Then we made plans to see each other again. We set up a hangout to go out. Then she told me, do you mind if I bring my daughter? I said, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, I'm not hearing this right. You disappeared for 5 years, and now you come back with a daughter? And now you want this fool here to... So now, after you went out there and enjoyed the world, disappeared, partied, went wild, got yourself all messed up with all those guys, now you want the fool, me, to have a serious relationship with you? I said, no way, not happening. I'm out. You totally played me. You disappeared without giving any explanation. Now you come back with a daughter, and now you want to get to know me? Yeah, I might look like a fool, but I'm not, okay? Then she said, wow, but what does my daughter have to do with anything? I said, no, it has nothing to do with your daughter. The problem is you. You disappeared for a long time, and now you show up with a daughter. So like, you messed around, did whatever you wanted, as you pleased. Now you don't want those loser junkies anymore, those guys who are just into partying. And now you want a serious guy to date. And are you really looking for a serious guy? My friends, man, I don't want a woman with a kid. No way, bro. I don't want that. The woman could have a great job. She could have how can I put this? She could be in a good financial situation. Man, I still don't want it, man. You know why, guys? Look, I have friends who are married to women with kids, okay? And you probably know someone like that too, some friend of yours. Look, first of all, if this child who isn't your kid starts messing with your things, and you go to scold them, call them out, or argue with them, what's going to happen? That child is going to run to their dad and say that you hit them, that you yelled at them, whatever. and you're not their father. So the problem, I will come to you. Wow, the lights just flickered here, man. I thought the power was going to go out. Man, you're going to take responsibility for a child that's not yours. You're going to get into trouble because of someone else's kid. I don't want that, man. I don't want that, guys. Look, I've already made up my mind about this. If I'm meant to die single, then I'll die single, man. What's my mission here on earth? It's to help my family, man. I want to give something good to my dad and my mom, you know? Thank God my sister and I, we managed to finish this little house here. They're living here now, right? I'm going to finish my house down there. I still have other goals. I'm going to turn 36, right? I'm 35 and I still have a lot to achieve, guys. And everything I do in my life, I always ask for God's permission. I ask for God's help because I know that without God, I'm nothing. I'm nothing. So it's God who's been guiding me up to now. I'm very grateful to God. I know this video here isn't going to go viral, guys, but let it serve as a record for you. Whatever you need, whatever you feel, ask God because God is the only one who can help you. There's no one else. There's nobody. It's not a friend, not a father, not a mother. It's God. Put God first in your life. Without God, you are nothing. Because if it weren't for God in my life, I don't even think I'd be alive, guys. I'm going to make another video here. Not showing, but telling you about my situation. I was supposed to be a car thief, guys. I was supposed to be doing bad things out on the street. I was supposed to be in jail or dead. I don't even know what would have become of me, okay? So, my friends, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end this gameplay here. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and help me out, help the channel because YouTube doesn't show the video to anyone, man. See you next time. I'm out.